we've basically created some beds, but we need a bedroom. We need some more room. I'd also like to be able to build some doors from rock. So what I'm going to do now is basically start digging. So I'm pressing D for designations, and we're in the digging mode again. So I'm just going to do this again. Create again, screwing up on the size of the room. I kind of like having that kind of size room. It's very convenient, and you'll see why in a second. I kind of misplaced that as well, but I don't really care now. So we've basically created this nice little room, but as I said before, dwarven homes go down into the ground. They don't stay on the same level. So I'm going to press Shift dot, and we're one level below. And the way to basically see that as well is over here in this corner. It says 119. If I press basically Shift and a comma, we go up to level 120. So you can basically see this is one level below. Exactly. So what we basically want to do is create a downward stairway. And it's going to be a J. Downward stairway. And I'm going to press enter again. And you can basically see with that icon that it's, yeah, that's a downward stairway. And I'm going to build some in the middle here as well, because that's a very handy thing to do. Because you basically don't want your dwarves to run around through the entire fortress, because that wastes a lot of time. You basically want to create a really smooth economy. So let's go down one level. I'm just setting my my cursor on the stair, so I'm going down one level, and this is where the stair will end. But there's nothing there now, so let's create an up-down stairway as well. So let's press I to select that, and let's make an up-down stairwell, which is marked by the well, basically shown with the X. Now let's go up one level again, and basically select the other downward stairway in the other room, and let's go down one level and do the same thing. And let's do the same thing for this room that's going to be dug out. So now we've basically created, let's go down one more level actually. Another stair down. I'm just going to do it for this one. I'm just going to mark an up-down stairway for every single one. I've now basically gone down to level 107, and I think this is enough. Actually, let's go to 105. Nice little number. 105. So let's make a, we don't want to go down anymore. I've decided to do that. So let's make an upward stairway, because there still has to be stairs leading upwards. There we go. That icon is just an upward stairway. I don't really know how you're supposed to read that icon, but it is, believe me. So let's go up a level. There's basically the staircase I've created through 20 floors or something. No, it's actually from 120 to 105, so it's 15 floors, which is still kind of commendable. So, yeah, let's actually see them dig that out. While our carpenter is still creating some more beds for us. Our miners right on the job. Oh, they're basically deciding to dig out this room first, apparently. Again, they just have a mind of their own. Also, you can see the cats just running around. They're having fun, probably. So now you saw that miner go down the stairs. So let's actually follow him. I just paused the game to be able to show you. That's the wrong level. So let's go down. And you can see they've basically dug around. And go down. Well, there he is. There's our miner again. He's basically dug down to 117. So he's got quite a way to go. Well, digging through 15 floors has to be a tough job. So can't really say anything about this. And that's our first rock. And there's a message at the bottom here. You've struck Galena, which I don't really know what it is. I think it's some sort of rock. Let me press K and actually examine it. It's a rough-hewn Galena wall. Well, I'm just going to assume it's some granite. I'm going to assume that's just some sort of rock. So let's actually build some more designations by pressing the D button. And then press D again for mining, because we need some rocks. For our good old friend the Mason we brought along. So let me just make a simple path around here. Just make them dig out a nice little tunnel. Did I align this up? No, I didn't. No, I didn't. So let's press X for remove designation. I told you I screw up a lot, so I don't know why, but I've basically removed that designation now. Oh, come on. There we go. So I basically told them to dig out that circle. And they're going to do that in a second. Quite quickly, actually. I'm not sure what's lying down there. Galena. As I said, there's still so much in this game that I've not seen. Galena is definitely some sort of new kind of rock to me, so I'm not quite sure what I can even do with it. But you can basically see once you're digging out the walls, there's some rocks, some granite just lying about, and that's basically the rocks we're looking for. So let's. I'm going to tell my dwarves to pressing DD to designate a mine, basically. I'm going to tell them to create some little rooms. Press D, create some little rooms. Our miners aren't very used to the rich life, so creating some small rooms is just fine with them. Let's create a passage to the hallway. That is definitely required. Let's see how many rooms we have. I have 6. Well, I've got 7 dwarves, so let's make one more, shall we? Can't have one guy sleeping on the floor. So there we go. We've basically created room for 7 dwarves, which I'm going to fill with the bed. Also, I'm going to go back up the floors, back to 120. And there we have it. There's a bunch of beds there now, just waiting to be put in those rooms I've just dug out. We also found some rock, so let's actually go back. Always when I'm going back through one of those menus, I'm always pressing space. Space is done in just about every menu, so it's very convenient. I'm going to press Q. If you remember, Q would be set building tasks, just giving them a task to do. Oh, I'm going to press Q on the Mason's workshop, and I'm going to press A for add a new task, and I'm going to tell them to build a door with D. A lot of the shortcuts are really convenient, like you can just really easily get to them, so let's add a door. So I'm going to press AD, add task, and add door. So let's, he's creating 10 doors now, or he should be in a second. And there he comes. There he comes. Or, no, he's just running around. That's great. Oh, actually, that is actually the Mason. That guy. He basically just picked up a rock from 10 floors below, and because he needs a rock to make a door made out of rock, so he just picked it up and brought it to the workshop. And he's now going to build a door out of it, and then eventually, when he's done, he's going to place it in the furniture stockpile. So let's actually create some other stockpiles while we're at it. I'm going to press P for stockpiles, and I'm going to press F for food. And I'm just going to keep it really simple here. I'm going to press F for there. So this is now our food stockpile. We've got one for furniture and one for food. Now we also want one for stone. So I'm going to press S and drag out that area again. So now we've got a stone stockpile, a food stockpile, and a furniture stockpile. Now we want one more, and I probably should have put that one there. And that is wood, because now our carpenter has to run outside every single time and then run back to his shop with the wood in hand and then start actually building. And that's not really a great way to do business now, is it? So let's put a wood stockpile around here. Normally I'd place them a bit better, like I'd put a carpenter shop here in this little area and put a second one over there, and then make the rest of the room wood stockpile, and then one floor below I could. Let's actually do that. Let me actually just do what I'm saying. That would actually make sense. Now I'm in the wrong menu. That's just stupid. I need to press DD again to get in the right designation for mining. There we go. That's a lot bigger than I thought. God, what am I doing with these rooms? Give me 1 second. That's one. There we go. That's a lot better. Is it? No, it's not. Screw it. It's I've basically designated to dig out that room as well. So our dwarves will, our miners will get to that. But for now, I've made a wood stockpile there, so everyone is basically going to pick up wood and put it down there. Also, I brought some barrels, by the looks of it. I don't even remember doing that. But our dwarves are now stockpiling everything we have gathered so far.